What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Friday edition. I had to switch the glasses on them one time. We got our guy Andy with us, aka Bump Sports on Twitter, man, from Wager Talk. Make sure you guys go and follow him right now. Andy, what's up with you, my brother? Everything cool with you?
Yeah, everything's going great, Jay. Great last couple days, 15-5 across all
Mm,
sports. So NBA is going great. We got a 4% play up at Wager Talk today. There's a lot of likable spots here the next couple days. So I
hmm
got some pretty strong opinions on the Lakers game, but MLB is running good. NHL is running good. Cash Formula One this morning. I know a lot of people don't
Ooh.
follow it, but when you wake up and you're 3-0 for +6 units, it's going to be a good Friday.
I like that, man. Yeah, I've never watched the Formula One race like ever. I definitely hadn't thought of betting on it. Not saying you can't make some cash with it though. It's not my thing. I might have to watch some Formula One, some racing, my guys. But yeah, glad you over there, Cash and Andy. I'll go check him out over at Wage Talk. He's doing all sports, Formula One, golf. Do you do baseball, Andy?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
We
guy
hit
here, man.
one
Good
one
God.
and one yesterday. Yeah, 3-1 run in MLB. So I
Okay.
I I I find baseball. I don't know. I joke behind the scenes. I could be honest with you. Like baseball is hilarious because it's like 9 months of a constant grind, and then at the end of 9 months, you're like up 6 units. And you're like,
hmm
I could have, I could have just, I could have just bet once on the Lakers or something. Like,
Right.
why do we work so hard in MLB? But it's a grind. It's a long season. But yeah, we just chip away units, and it all adds up at the end of the season.
It all adds up, man. Yeah, y'all can have that baseball, man. Boy, that's the most high variance sport there is, in my opinion, man. You never know what the hell's gonna happen. But let's talk some games today, man. We're gonna talk the two games today, and we'll go over the Saturday game as well in this one, guys. So let's talk it out, see what our guy or what the prop god has for us in this one, man. But like I say, two games today, in this one, guys. Let's get straight to it. First game up is the so I don't know why the rotation numbers are like that, but the first game is actually the Warriors game here tonight, guys. So we're going to the streets of San Francisco in this one. Warriors land 7.5 points at the house versus the Sacramento Kings in this one here, Andy. It seems like the series is all but over, right? Warriors probably looks like they're going to end it tonight at the house. Should be pretty easy. Andy, how you looking at this game?
Well, in the NBA and in NHL, we've kind of seen don't always count these elimination games as
hmm
surefire, easy wins. The first thing that kind of jumped off the page to me was taking Sacramento over their team total at 113 and a half.
hmm
Last two games, 116 and 125. They're going to score. I guess you could be worried a little bit about De'Aaron Fox's finger injury. By the way, how many finger injuries can we have? In
How many injuries?
in
Period.
a period. But
His injuries
finger
every fucking
injuries,
where.
you've got Jalen Brown and the flower vase incident, which I don't know if I've ever called a bigger load of BS on a flower vase injury, but it
I
doesn't
still
seem
didn't. I never heard what happened, Andy. I just know he had a cut on his hand.
so. One of my favorite things, Jay, and I should do an entire podcast about this, is hilarious injuries that professional athletes say that they got, even though it's like when Carlos Boozer was out for 3 months because he said he tripped over his own luggage. Brandon Marshall put his hand through a TV and said he tripped on the coffee table. Jalen Brown is trying to tell us that he cut his finger that required 5 stitches on a flower vase. This is a professional athlete, Jay. A
Right.
professional athlete telling us he can't handle a flower vase without without cutting his hand. But
That's
anyway,
crazy.
back to Sacramento. I don't think it affects him that much. I mean, once the game gets going, the tip of your finger is not going to be that bad. He had 24 in the last one.
Mhm.
Does Golden State win? Yeah, maybe. Do I like the game to be close? Yeah. Do I think Golden State's defense can be shredded? Absolutely. I think Sacramento scores points, and I like the team total over. I mean, if you're not really playing Kevon Looney over rebounds, I'm not sure what you're doing on the prop front. They've said, Kevon, you're inside and you're our rebounding guy. So go
Mhm.
grab him. Sabonis is kind of a little bit soft this series, if I can say so. He's not really, doing a whole lot. And Draymond has been coming off the bench. So those are some kind of looks. I find the Sacramento Kings players a little bit hard to trust with player props. So I as a team, I like them to score points and go over their team total.
Yeah, I got a question for you, Andy, because it looked like Draymond Green went for 21 points last game. What do you think about him going over his points prop or maybe a little PRA or something like that? Obviously, if he's going to be scoring double digit in points, that's going to be really good for his PR. What is his PRA and what is his points at? Because it seemed like he's been having some success. I know they were talking about that they kind of figured something out. I think that's what they figured out, doing like some fake dribble handoffs and things like that. Because obviously you weren't respecting Draymond. Now you kind of have to 21 points in the last game. What is his props looking at, and what do you think about maybe him going over his PRA or points?
Well, his PRA is 23.5, and
Okay.
his player point is just 9.5. I don't know. Draymond can be tough to figure out. Whenever I bet on Draymond Green props, it's normally in the rebounds and assist category. But yeah, you're right. They found something with the pick and roll. They're using Kevon Looney in that as well. I guess here's my problem with this 21-point outburst. The guy shot 8 of 10 from the field. Before that, he was 3 of 14. Before that, 3 of 6. And before that, 1 of 5. So he had a very, very un-Draymond Green-like shooting percentage tonight. I would be worried about playing him over his points just because I think he regresses back a little bit. But if you're going to take him, maybe look at his rebounds and assists. He had 11 last game. He had 17 the game before that.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, man. I couldn't talk you off that. That's definitely what I've realized, that it seems like that's been their secret weapon. Like, he goes off for 21 points. I mean, he's cutting to the basket, he's dunking. You see what I'm saying? So could not talk you off in there. When somebody in the chat saying any double doubles in this game before we get to the next one, Andy, any double doubles that you could possibly like in the Warriors versus Kings?
Let me see who they have double-double. So Sabonis is minus 520 to have a double-double. So you're
Good
not
Lord.
playing that. I guess you could parlay it with Kevon Looney, who's minus 3. Wow, Kevon Looney's plus 255
To get a double-double?
That doesn't sound
And
right.
he's been scoring. I know he's been big on the rebounds, assists. Can he get to 10 points?
Well, that's the funny thing, is can he get to the points? I don't know. I mean, he's guaranteed to get 10 rebounds. I mean,
Facts.
that's. I mean, I guess.
Andy, you kind of went out. You kind of went out a little bit.
You
Let me
there?
see. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
You. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So he doesn't have 10 points in the series yet. So I guess
maybe
that's
just
the
take his
problem.
rebounds, assists, right? Because I know the rebounds, assists.
By the way, check the chat. I think we misinterpreted double doubles. I think Rick meant win the first half and win the game.
Yeah, I you know what? I want to teach somebody something real quick, man. Because I took this shit on accident. No, you good. I took some on accident one time, guys. If I'm not mistaken, double result is that they have to win the first half and they have to win the second half. I want to let somebody know that, because I took a bet before with the Sixers, and I thought it was halftime, full time, which they just need to have the lead by 1 point at the end of halftime. You can't tie. You have to have the lead at the end of halftime, and you have to have the lead at the end of 48 minutes. So it can't even go into overtime. I just want to know, so let somebody know that double result is not the same thing as halftime, full time. Double result is you have to win the first half and you have to win the second half as well, guys. So I literally had a ticket, took it up there to the counter, and thought it was a winner. Like, hold on, man, this is a loser, and it's the most horrible feeling ever. It's like, damn, what the fuck? I mean, don't worry, I had plenty of other winners, but still, I don't even want to take one ticket up there. But I just want to teach somebody that double result is not the same as halftime, full time. Just want to, because there's something I had to learn myself. I was like, man, what the hell? Why the fuck I take that? I wouldn't be taking him to win the second. What kind of bet is that, man? But whatever. But halftime, full time, I think that's the bet right there, where you just have to have the lead at the end of the first half and at the end of the full game. I'm not betting this game, man. Everybody's telling me Warriors are absolute lock today. Apparently, the Warriors are winning this game in blowout fashion, and they're going to win the finals, back-to-back finals as well, guys. So
easy, Jay.
It's just easy. That's what everybody's telling me. So apparently, Warriors minus 7.5 is an absolute lock here tonight. There's no way they could lose. There's no way that they're not going back to the finals in this one. That's what they're telling me. No bet for me in this one. Personally, I do think the Kings can hang with them, but obviously, you had to win Game 5 out there. You obviously their confidence is shook now. You see what I'm saying? Now they go to Game 6 in Golden State, in San Francisco, looking for a win, and you really had to win Game 5. You wanted to win the series, guys. So couldn't talk you off taking the Warriors. I'm not laying the 7.5. It's probably gonna be the most public game of the day, but good luck to you guys. I know everybody's landed. I hope you cash. No play on the game for me. Couldn't talk you off Kevon Looney over rebounds, assists in that one. Let's get over here to the streets of LA in this one, Andy. A team that it's not gonna fucking lose today. A team I do have confidence in. The Lake Show in this one. I think they come out here early and often. Lakers covering this game, my guys. I know a lot of people are probably gonna be on this one as well, but this is the favorite that I do trust today. Lake Show, yellow glasses on, yellow Lakers. It's not a Lakers shirt, but it's the one that I wear for the Lakers. They've been making us plenty of money all season. I do need the Lakers to win this game, close out the series in 6, according to my predictions. Andy, what do you think here? If AD plays 40-plus minutes, do we like his rebounds or some for AD in this one? Any props here, AD?
Listen, I'm not going all in, but this just screams a LeBron game. He kind of took off last game a little bit. 5 of 17 from the field, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. But look what he did in the last home game. 20 rebounds, 7 assists. Yeah, 20 rebounds and 7 assists. He had 27 rebounds and assists combined. They have his number set at 16 and a half for rebounds and assists. They have his number a little bit juicy, but it's 9.5. I love his over rebounds. This is, you're going to get dialed in LeBron, try and close this thing out on the home court. It was kind of funny watching him last one. He was trying to take time off. He was trying to see if his teammates could sneak out the win in Memphis. But at home, this is LeBron.
All in.
All in on LeBron. I will say this under LeBron James threes is just, cashing at an amazing pace. I don't know why he keeps shooting. This man is 1 for 8, 0 for 4, 1 for 7, and 1 for 9 his last 4 games. He's made 3 3-pointers combined in his last 4 games, and the books are still giving us 2.5. I guess what worries me is he's shot 16 3-pointers in the last 3, but he's only made 2 of them. So I would continue to play LeBron just because of the streak that he's on. But for this game, I'm again, not all in. This is a LeBron James night. I love him to crash the paint. You're going to see hard defense. You could possibly look at his blocks prop, but I'm going LeBron over the rebounds as my favorite play in this one.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Yeah, I see this as a give it everything you got spot. I like that Lakers winning margin because I'll be honest, like I want to give Lakers out -4.5 for the show. I didn't bet this, guys. I need the money line. I need the Lakers to win this game, but it could be a somewhat closer game than most people think. That Lakers winning margin 1 through 10 is not a bad look. Obviously, if they cover, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be good. But I could see this being a game within the double digits. I like that look there, Fernando. To be honest with you, Lakers from 1 to 10. I'm expecting them to win the game. I'm expecting them to give everything they got in this game. I like the Lakers here, guys. I like the Lakers. I'll give out 4.5 for the show, but this could be a closer than a lot of people expect. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Lakers, this is your game 7 right here. You don't want to go to Memphis for game 7, right? This is game 6. This is where you're supposed to close it out, and you at least want to get a tad bit more rest before the next series as well. If Warriors close it out tonight and the Lakers don't, you see what I'm saying? Then if you do have to win the next game, that's even less rest for you. So I see the Lakers going all out, giving everything they got. I'll go Lakers -4.5 for the show, but personally, I need them to win the game, guys. I need the Lakers to win the game. So you can put, I see our guy was saying he does like halftime, full time in this one. Lakers to win the first half and the full game. I couldn't talk you off the first quarter and full time parlay here, but Lakers for me, man. Lakers coming out here cashing the trifecta spot. They finna smack these Grizzlies up. And last thing, if Luke Kennard is a little bit banged up, that could be huge for the Grizzlies because he's been their X factor over there. What do you think, Andy? Any props looking at on the Grizzlies? If Kennard is a little banged up, it means a lot more playing time and 3-pointers attempted for Tyus, for Jones, and for Desmond Bane over there. Any thoughts on Grizzlies side as far as props?
Desmond Bane's not exactly been lighting the world on fire from his 3-point shots. There's a prop out there. You can take Desmond Bane and LeBron over under 4.5 combined 3-pointers. So that would be there. I find the Grizzlies tough these days to take a prop. I can't find anything consistent. It's a guessing game. I just don't have a good read on them. I think for me personally, There are much better spots to bet on. I have nothing for Grizzlies props.
And I don't like their fucking props tonight. So when I don't like it, I don't like their fucking props. Now, how about that? We going with the Lake Show tonight. Lake Show, baby. Let's go. Come on. Now, motherfuckers. They finna come out here, cast the first quarter, and they not looking back, man. Them bum ass Grizzlies. No, but in all honesty, Grizzlies can ball. They got some good defenders, but like I say, we'll see. I couldn't really see what happened with Luke Kennard's injury. I seen something like he said he heard a pop or some shit like that. I'll be honest, I don't care. I just know if he's not 100%, it is on his left shoulder. He is a left-handed shooter at that. So if Kennard, he's probably gonna give it a go. But if he's not 100% and he's not knocking down his threes, that's gonna be trouble for the Grizzlies in this one, man. Lakers smacking them up by double digits in this one, guys. I don't give a damn. Fuck the Grizzlies. But let's get over here. Next, let's go over to the Saturday game in this one, Andy. Let's go to the streets of Denver here. Nuggets land 2.5 points at the house versus the Suns in this one. Nuggets have the home court advantage. Suns favor for the series, Andy. That kind of tells me that they likely come and win one of these games. Which one do you think what do you think happens in this game one? Personally, I'd like to take Nuggets in the first quarter here.
I like the Nuggets. I think this is I think this sets up really, really nice for them. This Phoenix team, I'm not a believer. They're too thin. And I don't mean thin. I mean their rotation is too thin. They don't have enough players. I mean, Durant and Booker are scoring all of their points, and it was fine when you're going up against the Clippers with no Kawhi and no Paul George. But this Denver team has just got some bodies that they can throw at them. And I also think that what's going to happen is Denver is going to be able to make them work hard on defense. That was one thing the Clippers just couldn't really do is, without Kawhi and Paul George, they couldn't run good set pieces. So you just had your basic pick and rolls, or, you had, Norman Powell shooting open looks. You had Russell Westbrook trying to, get into the paint. They're going to run a lot of pieces, and they're going to make these Phoenix Suns work. I think that's going to pay dividends as the game goes on and as the series goes on. I like the Nuggets to win, actually. I just think you're asking too much of the Phoenix Suns to try and shut down Denver and score all the points. The last time Jokic played DeAndre Ayton, he had 41, 15, and 15. Dang. So I bring that up. I bring that up because Jokic is plus 165 to have a triple double, and when he does have a triple doubles, they're normally at home. I don't like the perimeter defenses for either team. I think Jamal Murray should have a good game. I don't see Chris Paul shutting him down. We've seen the numbers that Jamal Murray excels in the playoffs. His points go up, his rebounds go up. And I think Denver is going to be able to make Durant work. They can throw Porter and Aaron Gordon at him because I think Jokic is just fine handling DeAndre Ayton. I don't trust Ayton at all in this matchup. And I think Porter and Gordon are going to make Durant work really, really hard. It's a tough matchup for Phoenix. I think Denver, as clunky as they can be, and as sometimes they just give up these random out of nowhere 12-0 runs to teams. Over 7 games, I like the Nuggets. I think Jokic has a huge series, as Ayton is not going to have too much. And then I have a best bet that we'll do at the end of the show in this game.
I'll be honest. So Nuggets going to take one of these first games. I actually like them in the first game to be like a surprise to the Suns, right? Because like you said, their offense is light years ahead of the Clippers, right? But they don't necessarily have the defense. They don't necessarily have the stoppers as well. You can put KCP or Bruce Brown or Devin Booker. I mean, Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. get absolutely cooked versus KD. I'll tell you that right now. So KD does have a good matchup, but I don't think Booker will be going bunkers in this one because they have a good couple of defenders to throw at him. They're going to need Chris Paul to be huge in this series, which he's an older type of guy. I'll be honest. I do think the Suns win this series. I do think that they're rightfully favored in this series, even with the home court disadvantage. But they got to try to get it over with quick because you don't want your guy. The Suns don't have a great bench. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I know it. I don't want to see Damian Lee out there. You got to get guys like TJ Warren. You got to get who's the other guy? Who's the guy from Orlando? Man, he hadn't even been fucking playing because
I know that's the problem that I have. That's the problem I have with this Phoenix team is they don't have anybody to come off the bench. Booker and Durant are playing 44 minutes a game, and that was
Terrence Ross.
That was against the Clippers. So you like the Suns in this series, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll tell you this coming off the bench, Okogie is good. They do have Campaign back. They didn't have him for the first 4 or 5 games for what, so you can't forget about Campaign because we need him to take a load off of Chris Paul. Campaign, Okogie, Biombo is a great defender. He's not that good on offense. And then you got to get Landry Shamet, TJ Warren, or Terrence Ross in there. Not the good best defenders, but they can
Listen
knock
to
down
those names.
threes.
Listen
They
to
can knock
those
down
names.
threes for you. Hey, Okogie is a baller.
We got to get a Kogi and Biz back.
Hey, Okogie is a baller. I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you this. Josh Okogie can ball for them. I like the Suns to win this series, guys.
I'll go head to head with you,
they're
Jay. We'll go head to head. I'll take the Nuggets in a friendly little head to head wager.
I like it. I like it. But I'll be honest. I do think the Nuggets take the first game though. So and that's why it's all about, like, especially when taking a series price like this, you got to kind of have to forecast who you think is going to win game one. If you like the Nuggets for the series, but you think they can take game one, you want to take that price before the game starts. If you like the Suns, you see what I'm saying? But you feel like the Nuggets going to win game one, then you just wait on the series part. You could put like maybe a half unit on it already just in case they do win. Obviously, it's going to get a lot worse if they do. But if you feel strong that the Nuggets take game one, you're going to get plus 130, plus 140 with the Suns to win the series after that. So I think game one is the Nuggets. That's their time to go out there and steal a game. We know that they lost in the playoffs versus the Suns. If not, it wasn't last year. It was the year before that. So they absolutely hate the Suns. I believe they lost 3 out of the 4 matchups this season as well, right, Andy? So Nuggets, this game one, I think Nuggets first quarter and the full game is the right sides in this one. Hadn't bet it yet, but I know I like Suns for the series, and I think the Nuggets have a real advantage in this first game. Suns getting used to altitude, all that good stuff. And I'll tell you, like, I live in Denver now. This as soon as you start playing, that wind get to your ass, man. Especially KD, he like to smoke weed and stuff. It's gonna get to him, bro. As
Allegedly.
the game goes. No, guys, KD, we've been knowing KD smoke, man, for a while, man. So now it looks like the series was 2-2. So the home team has won every single matchup so far this year. I think the Nuggets take game one. I think they come out hot in the first quarter as well. We know Jokic plays the first quarter. Nuggets first quarter and full game are my looks on this one, but I do think the Suns figure things out after a while and win this series, guys. That's how I'm looking at it. But for game one, it's the Nuggets for me, my guys. But that's it, man. I'll probably be doing a show tomorrow, man. I do have some stuff to do this weekend, but I said I'll probably do a show tomorrow, talk about the Saturday game once again, where we got Chris and LJ, and then we'll talk about the Heat Knicks game as well, guys. So let's get up out of here, Andy. Anything that you wanted to add on anything on today's card, or did you have any prop looks on the Knicks Heat yet, or are you not so sure?
Knicks Heat. If Randall's banged up, take Mitchell Robinson over his points, rebounds, and assists. He was a monster in the last couple games. Tons of rebounds. He doesn't take a lot of shots, but they're right at the rim. So he's, shooting, he'll go 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 from the field. And without Randall in there, they need his inside presence. And I don't know, man. You threw out wild allegations against Kevin Durant.
We know. He said it himself.
Just erroneous.
Did you see the interview, Andy?
I know.
Oh, I'm just saying. He said, I'm high right now.
Truth. Actual quote. I'll throw out a little allegation. Bam Adebayo, little soft these days. Mitchell Robinson.
I don't think he's soft, but
not soft, man.
He did have a hamstring strain. That's what they say. You know what, Andy? They might be faking an injury. Man, they said that he had a hamstring injury or strain. Then this motherfucker go out there and have a triple-double. Bro, how? There ain't no way in hell, man. They putting out false info, man. But I just wanted to say, but I don't think Bam Adebayo is soft, but he is small though. He is short.
A little. I think it's. I didn't say soft. Little.
Nah, he's short.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be banging around with Mitchell Robinson. Anyway.
No, that's a fact.
I'll do a free play. I talked about this on Prop It Up. I do think Devin Booker has a big series. Part of it is just his sheer minutes. Played 43, 45, 45, 41, and 42. And they have his points, rebounds, and assists at 41.5. It was 40.5. They've already bumped it up to 41.5. Jay, this guy's gotten over his points, rebounds, and assists. And in 2 games last series, he did it just with his points. So he's scoring 26, 38, 45, 30, and 47. He's added 18 rebounds and assists in the last game, 16 the game before. He only had 4 in the game where he had to go up against Kawhi. And I really like his matchup. I look at Anthony Edwards here's the last 4 games, what Anthony Edwards did to Denver. He had 29, 8-7, 34, 6-5, 36, 7-5, 41, 2-4. So Anthony Edwards had success against him. Devin Booker is going to be taking a ton of shots. There's only so many guys that the Suns play, so they're going to be getting all the stats. I have been cashing this one the last 4 games. I'm going to keep riding it. I think it's a great matchup for Booker. I think he scores a lot.
I like it. Yeah, I think KD is a little better, but hey, the gas is in Denver. So if KD wants to go find some, there's plenty of spots. They've been here for like 2-3 days already as well. So he probably been on that good gas.
The Nuggets are driving him around. No. Man, go to this place.
Nah, fact. Hey, I know where the best one is. See what I'm saying? But yeah, I might have to. I don't even really smoke anymore. But if KD talking about it, hey, I'll gas up with you one time for the one time. I still can smoke. I just choose not to, man. But for today, it's a Lakers day for me, guys. Lakers got to come out here and close this shit out in 6 games. If you probably not gonna win the series if you go into Memphis game 7. So tonight is the night. I think the Lakers definitely advance. I definitely think they win tonight. Like I say, you can lay the 4.5 you like. Man, I just need the Lakers to win this game, man. See what I'm saying? If you want, you can parlay them with the Nuggets. You can parlay the money line with whatever you want. Lakers for me tonight, guys. I heavily lean to that first quarter as well. There was my extra dead word play. It's a small play. Lakers -1 in the first quarter, but Lakers full game for me. I don't give a damn what they got to do. Give it every single thing you got to come out here and win this game, guys. Lake show today in this one, and then tomorrow I'll probably be on Nuggets first quarter and full game, but we'll have a show live at 1 p.m. Eastern with our guy LJ and Chris B. Capping and Owen, guys. We're going over Heat Knicks. We're going over Suns Nuggets as well in depth. Let's get some cash, guys. We appreciate Andy for coming through, dropping us off with the props. We appreciate everybody in the chat as well. Katie as well. Go gas up. See what I'm saying? For a game of dough. Lay off the gas for game 2, but game 1, you come in there high as a kite, my guy. High as a effing kite. Well, let's get to some cash today, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you like the show, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. All that good stuff. Go follow our guy Andy on Twitter at Bum Sports. Go check him out on Wager Talk as well, man. A lot of great crappers over there. Guys, Ski, Rob Vino, man, everybody over there, man. Let's get some cash. We're out, man. Hope everybody has a great day, great weekend. Come back and check us out tomorrow, live at 1 p.m. Eastern, talking about Saturday and Sunday's game, guys. We out. Let's go. Let's get this cash, baby.